Salud. Yo, what's up? This is Germs from JERMZ Boxing, the boxing prophet, aka JERMZ Stradamus. What a crazy year this been already. Not even a freaking day, 2 days, 3 days already it's raining freaking birds and fish and crabs and bees and bats, and next thing you know you're gonna see, the weather is killing everything. Next thing you know you're gonna see 1,000 bums, washed up on shore, too goddamn cold. Anyways, we were getting ready to watch the fight between Wladimir Klitschko and David Haye. This was supposed to be that prediction, and then it was supposed to be something else. David Haye and Wladimir Klitschko are not fighting anymore, ever. They're not gonna fight ever again. I blame David Haye for most of this, because David Haye, bitched out many times. Yes, David Haye, to me, used hype to hype up his career as opposed to actually fight people. Just like I said in other predictions, he likes to hype his people. So when the time comes when he's gonna fight somebody, you'll pay to watch him fight a fucking tomato can, you know what I mean? So whatever, I didn't care about that fight. I was about to do that prediction. I was about to give the edge to David Haye, and everybody asking me, why David Haye? Like, why do you think David Haye would knock out Klitschko? Okay, first of all, I'm a mathematician. When I do it right, I don't get shit wrong. And as you can see, if you look at all my predictions, I got 9 out of 10 of them right. You know what I mean? And even the ones that I got wrong, I got the predictions right because the fight went the way I said it would go. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that Haye could have beaten Wladimir simply because Wladimir, not just because his chin, not just because his chin, it's because when you do get to Wladimir, he doesn't know how to, he doesn't react well to punches when they're really well put. Wladimir Klitschko, the only reason he's dominating because he's so intelligent, he doesn't let you touch him. Okay? So he keeps you out of your game, and he's a sharpshooter. Jittery. When the other guy starts punching, he discombobulates himself and then he just tries to grab you. And David Haye can punch while he's trying to hug him. And the thing is, I kept picturing Wladimir Klitschko trying to grab and muscle up David Haye like he does everybody, but I feel like David Haye could have like exploded the stupid little flurries that he does and then catch Wladimir Klitschko with dumb power. Like I do dumb power, like I explained in another video. Dumb power is when you land a punch you're not supposed to land and it knocks the other guy out. That's what David Haye has. It's the scariest kind of power. So I feel like if Wladimir Klitschko jab, because David Haye is a boxer and he's a little mobile. So if he goes in, explodes, and Wladimir tries to catch him, it only takes a little fucking left hook like this over his head, not even looking. David Haye can and hurt Wladimir and then explode on him, and I can see him beating him. But when he was gonna fight Vitaly Klitschko, I said Vitaly would have fucking beat the shit out of David Haye, okay? Because he just batter rams him. He hits you from all directions, it's awkward, tough. So yeah, Wladimir would have lost to Haye, Vitaly would have beat Haye, but that's never gonna happen. Which means we're never gonna have a unified champion, but then again, we know who the champions are. Come on, David Haye, pfft. Anyways, don't get me wrong, I like David Haye. Not. Anyways, guess what? Wladimir Klitschko is signing to fight Adamek. Yeah, on September. Tomasz Adamek. Wow, that's cool. It looks entertaining on paper only. Wladimir Klitschko really never does this, I guess he pulled out of the Haye fight. They said it was a bitch move, but only to fight the original guy he's gonna fight. To me, that's more like honor. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine. I was supposed to fight this guy anyway, so and this guy, he worked his heart out, but he's already looking past Chisora. What's his name? Derek Chisora, I guess. He's gonna fight Wladimir Klitschko next, but he's already talking about, Tomasz Adamek. Okay, so every time I do my predictions, I know exactly what I know. I don't look, I don't research nothing. I don't research nothing before I do my predictions, okay? Everything's off the top of the dome. And if I get a name wrong or weight wrong or something, evidence. As you can see, it's all on the top of the dome. I don't write nothing down. But this is the first time where I actually had to look at YouTube right before my prediction. All I needed was to watch one round with Chisora fighting Danny Williams. All I needed was to watch one round, look at his habits, look at his footwork, look at how he reacts to punches, and all I needed one round to figure out how it's gonna go with Wladimir Klitschko. Chisora, when Danny Williams threw a little, not even a jab, a probing jab, covers up. This, by the way, if you're fighting a tall sharpshooter with straights, this is the last thing you want to be doing. Okay, so he does this shit a lot. You're gonna see Wladimir pushing him back, pushing him back. The only way Derek Chisora is effective, Derek Chisora is a mediocre ass boxer. He's like a D+, C-, mediocre to the T. He'll knock out bums in the street, but he'll get killed over here. Okay? He has to muscle you up to get to you. He has to get in, you know what I'm saying, like inside the pocket. He's got to be inside, kind of like disorient you. He is not classy at all. This guy's like a straight brawler. Not really a lot of pop in his punches, but I noticed that he likes to muscle you up. You can't do that with Wladimir Klitschko. You try to smother him, what is he gonna do? He's gonna mount on you. He's gonna hold you, break it up. And when you're from far behind, jab, 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 and he's gonna be doing this stupid shit, jab, jab, boom. And when he gets close, he's gonna try to smother himself on Wladimir, and he's gonna hold him. Round 5, that stupid little peekaboo is gonna get split with a cross. Round 5, mark my words, round 5 or 6, Wladimir is gonna split that little stupid peekaboo. And yeah, the guy, you know, Chisora does jab, he moves a little bit. He has head movement, but he's a little on the thick side as opposed to a muscular side. So he's not gonna be doing that shit for long. Round 3, he's gonna slow down just a bit. Round 4. So when his head stops moving in round 5, that's it. Okay? Chisora is gonna get killed. And Wladimir Klitschko is gonna go to the next opponent, which is Adamek. Okay, so this prediction is about the Adamek fight. I'm pretty psyched about this, but we gotta remember, Adamek struggles with people he's not supposed to struggle with. Like, you know, with the fight with, you know, with Chris Arreola, you know, alright, you know, and when he fought who? Golota was a fucking zombie. He had to dig Golota out of his grave, fought a corpse, and put him back under. You know what I'm saying? When he fought David Estrada, he struggled with David Estrada. He's a struggle warrior. You know, he's not a natural heavyweight. You put him up against the biggest, most strongest, most accurate punching heavyweight. Wow. Wladimir Klitschko is gonna jab the shit out of Adamek the whole fight. I'm sorry. He's gonna jab the shit out of him. Adamek is gonna try to box, but you know what? Wladimir is too big. This is one of those fights where it's just size is gonna matter in this one. Adamek struggles. He hugs too. You can't hug Klitschko. He's not gonna let you get in. At this weight, Wladimir has the biggest punch in the division. Adamek has no punch in the division. And don't give me that shit that he knocked down Golota a few times or whatever. That ain't shit. Okay? Adamek's power kind of like, you know, died down a little bit when he moved up. But he's not going to touch Klitschko. Klitschko's too big, too tall. You need one punch power to kill Klitschko. And Adamek doesn't have that. And with that being said, you can't outbox the supreme boxer in the heavyweight division. I'm sorry, boy. I like you, man. You my poor homeboy. But, you know, sorry, Adamek. I like you and all, but you had a better chance of making a better fight with Vitaly Klitschko. At least it'll be a little scuffle. Nah, baby. So you let him know. Wladimir Klitschko is gonna beat the shit out of Adamek. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. And then Adamek, he's not gonna know what to do. Adamek runs out of ideas. He has no plan B, just like Shane Mosley. and he starts hugging and wrestling, and he starts muscling up a little bit, and nah, poor Adamek. You know, it's a good payday for him. It's a good payday, nice check, but it's just gonna be another little name on Wladimir Klitschko's roster of victims. That's it. I'm sorry to say that, but I don't see Adamek have anything special to do anything like this. They should have given Adamek to like Sam Peter or something, you know? Somebody shorter. Someone that Adamek can actually punch. Because he's not gonna land punches. You know, watch the punch stats. Okay? Watch the punch stats and let me know if I was right or if I was right or if I was right. Klitschko's too tall, too big, too sharp shooter for Adamek. Adamek too goddamn small, too weak. Okay? So that's what that is, alright? And yeah, subscribe. I'm almost done with that Manny Pacquiao song. The Manny Pacquiao video, like I told you guys, is taking a little longer. And pray for the birds. Pray for the birds because the apocalypse is coming. And if it is, let's get Mayweather and Pacquiao to fight before it fucking happens, right? Right. Anyways, bada boom, bada bing. This is Germs from JERMZ Boxing. Subscribe. And yeah, I'm open for any kind of questions you guys ask me. You know, ask me some good questions, and you know, any updates or anything, you know, you guys hear first. You guys hear a little rumor, anything, you know, that before it gets to, you know, whatever, just come to me at Germs, you know, blah blah blah. You know, this guy's gonna fight this guy. Am I thinking about signing him over here or whatever? Okay, so yeah, just hit me up. I'm open for whatever. Okay, JERMZ Boxing. Listen to my music. I got music coming up, and bada boom, bada bing. Okay, right.